Hello, all you random people out there who may or may not have accidentally clicked on this video. My name is Kathy, and today I want to talk about something probably every single one of you out there has gone through in their life at one point. The struggle of trying to be yourself. First sounds like, huh? Okay. I am myself all the time. If you are one of the lucky people who does not pretend to be someone else, that's really good for you. People all the time say, just be yourself. Don't hide yourself and show them the real you. And they act like it's totally easy to do that. But to be quite honest, it's not. It's not easy to be yourself. Because then you think of, what if they don't like the real me? What if the way I am really is like scary for them, or I'm gonna be lonely because of that, because no one likes me the way I am really. And sometimes I even ask myself, who even am I? What is the real me? Because I have forgotten what the real me is. I have always been the quiet kid in school, always kept my mouth shut, didn't really talk to anyone except for my close friends, and only told my close friends the struggle I go through and how I really felt, which resulted in the people in my class who have spent like 6 years with me in one class. They did not know anything about me. They didn't know my hobbies. They didn't know what I was good at. They didn't know anything about me, even though they spent 6 years with me in the same class. It was not their fault, but it also wasn't my fault, because every time I opened up to them, they just forgot every single thing about me the next day. Because I was so quiet, because I was invisible. In 10th grade, we had like a graduation, even though I didn't end school after 10th grade. We had a graduation, and we all were writing hashtag and then something, your hobby or something you are known for in class. And a girl of my class wrote every single one of them, the things she thought of. And when she wanted to write something on my arm, she was like, I really don't know anything what I should write. I don't know what you do. I don't know anything about you. What am I supposed to write there? And that hurt a little bit, because I have talked to her a bunch of times in my life. A bunch of times we knew each other. We were sometimes even close to friends, but she didn't know anything about me. And that's like, why? We have been in a class for 6 years and you don't know anything about me? What have I done wrong for you not to know the real me? But we always do that because we have the fear of being judged. So the few times I have not been the quiet kid, the first time I spoke up for myself after gaining a bit of confidence and not wanting anyone to just step over me, was in 8th grade. And everyone in my class was like, what? You can do that? You know what? You know these words? You what? They were really surprised that I even could speak up for myself. And then again, in 9th grade, it happened again. I didn't want them to step over me, and I said something. And they were again like, what? Because they forgot that I did that exact same thing the year before. And again in senior year, I got loud because I didn't want these girls to step over me like they wanted to. And every person in my grade was like really surprised by it and they didn't know I could do that. And I'm like, I'm human. Of course I can do that. Just because I because I don't think it's important to do that, like, I can still do that, and that's still part of myself. And I still want to speak up for myself, but it's not that easy. And these were the few times they saw me. They really saw me, for being me, for not being the quiet kid. The few times they really paid attention to me. But the days passed by and everyone forgot it again, and I was again the quiet kid no one really knew anything about. I was the girl who was always overseen. I even had incidents where I met people at a friend's birthday and we really talked great. We had a great connection. We talked for hours, and like in a friendly way, and it seemed like that person was great. And then I went home, and next year I met them again at the same friend's birthday party, and we talked, and I was like, yeah, we met last year. And I mean, it's a year, but I still knew that I already met them, and she was like, really? I don't remember you at all. And another time I met a boyfriend of a girl, and only a few weeks later we met again, and he was also like, what, we met before? And that's not the only times that happens. People just tend to oversee me even though they talk to me, and then they forget me. And if I tell the people who are like closer to me, they're always like, no, I don't believe you. That's no, who can oversee you? And I'm like, but they did. I'm not lying. I'm saying the truth. They do that. They oversee me all the time. Why do you think I can't be overseen? What is it about me that you think that I can't be overseen by others? Because it is what it is. I have been overseen many of times, and I am a quiet kid. But these people know who I am, so they know my real me. I am very passionate about many things, but I never show that in the outside. So I have, you could say, a fire in me. No one ever sees that, doesn't know me, but my friends know that, and when everyone else is confused about how much I can talk and how much I know, my friends are like, that's her, that's the way she is. I don't know why you don't know that. I have always this fear of being judged for being like sometimes a little bit too loud. That's why when I was a kid and I started learning new people and they judged me, I took that in and understood I shouldn't be that loud. I should be quiet. That's what people want me to be. And then in class, the teachers always told me, she's too quiet, told my parents, she's too quiet, she has to speak up. And I'm like, but every time I did that, something happened. I was judged. And I didn't want it to be judged. So I kept quiet, which also pulled my grades down in school a little bit too much, because I never raised my hand. I only raised my hand if I really knew something, and then everyone was like, what? You nerd, why do you know that? And I'm like, that's not nerdy, what? I just know that. I got the inspiration for this video when I watched a clip of a K-show, of a Korean show, and there were these celebrities who talked about that they can't open up to anyone around them because they don't get them. And I felt really sad watching that. I mean, I know that it took me quite a while to even open up to my friends and to even talk to my friends about what I feel. and like I have 3 close friends, 3 of them, but only one of them knows most of my secrets, and she's the only one I really open up to, and she's the one that's probably gonna watch this video. So hi, I love you. But I always struggle with opening up about showing them the real me, because I had a fear of being judged. Like, what if they don't think the same way as me? Will they stop being friends with me? I lost so many friends over the years because we had different opinions. I had a girly phase when I was younger, but that stopped, and then I wasn't that girly. I didn't really like makeup, dresses, and all these girls really like that. They like talking about boys. All the girls I knew. I know that's not like all the girls around me. Now I have my friends who are like me, who are not that girly. And it's easier to talk to them because they know what I feel like, and it's easier to open up to them. But it's also not totally easy because I'm always scared of what they think. For example, my belief system is different from all of them, and it's like spirit guides and all that. I believe in that. I believe in reincarnation, but they don't, and I always feel like if I tell them that, they will think I'm crazy because I'm talking to my spirit guides. She's talking to herself. Wow, what? She's talking to herself all the time. I mean, spirit guides don't exist, so is she always talking to herself? Things like that, and I have difficulties to open up about things I think no one will understand. And it also took me, with my best friend I tell everything to, it also took me a while to really tell her everything, because I was like, am I going to annoy her? Does she not understand me? Will she not understand me? And then maybe she doesn't want to be friends with me anymore because she had different opinions. I mean, that's dumb. I know that. I know that's dumb, but that's the way I thought it would be, because it always has been like that. So struggling to be yourself is a weird struggle, and many people go through it. For me, it's mostly personality-wise, but other people out there struggle with dressing the way they want to, because, for example, they are a boy and they like dresses and they want to dress girly, which is typical girly in our society. And they have a fear of being judged, and that's why they don't do what they do. Or maybe they are transgender and were born in the wrong body and feel like they can't show the real them because everyone is going to judge them. Everyone is going to leave them for just being who they are. Or maybe their sexuality, because they live in a Christian society. Maybe they are really feared of being judged because of that. And for these people, it is also very dangerous sometimes. How many trans women are killed because they just want to be them? How many people are getting beat up for loving the person they love? I mean, I'm really sick of it. Can't we just let everyone be who they really are without judging them? I mean, is it so difficult to just let everyone live their life without saying anything about it? Or like celebrities, like I said, where I got the idea from. They are also human beings, but they can't be themselves because they will get judged, and then they will probably get a shitstorm for that. And then, I mean, what kind of life is that? I'm sorry, but I feel so sad. I feel so bad for them, because we always say, be yourself. We always say that, but in the end, we are getting judged for being ourselves. We are getting, even worse, some people get beaten up for being themselves. And I'm like, why? Why does humanity always have to be so brutal and contradicting themselves? So let me tell you, I'm not gonna say be yourself, because that's the point. It's not that easy. It's not easy being yourself. I think it's important that you will find the right people to be around you. It's difficult, but it's possible. People who they don't have to have the same opinion as you, but they have to respect your opinion. They have to understand your opinion for being what it is, so you can try and learn how to be yourself again. It will take its time and it will be difficult, but hiding yourself is not going to do anything good for you. Hiding yourself is not going to be any good for anyone around you, because you are not yourself. Me, for example, I'm always like very quiet, but as you can see in these videos, I have my opinions. I have very strong opinions and I really want to show them to everyone. I don't want to be the quiet kid. I don't want to hide myself in the background. That's not who I am. That's not what I want to do. But I learned to do it and I want to stop. I just want to stop doing it. And finding the right people who understand my point of view, who help me finding the real me again, is really helping my confidence. It's helping my health. It's helping everything around me. I feel so much better to have people around me who understand me, who are by my side and help me being myself. And I hope all of us together can change the world to a better place, because me alone, I can't do anything. This video is maybe not even gonna be seen by 10 people. Maybe only my family will see it, and half of them don't even speak English. I think it's important that we all are working together to find the real ourselves again, to find who we really are and embrace it. If you are a guy and you want to wear makeup, do it. If you are a girl and you don't want to wear makeup, then do it. It's just, we have to try and not judge anyone around us. We have to try and accept everyone the way they are, so we can finally learn again how to be ourselves in front of anyone else. And it will be difficult, it will not be easy, but it will be worth it. It will be so worth it. So I hope that one day everyone can just be themselves and not be judged for it, not be looked weird at because they dress the way they dress, they love who they love. I mean, why are we spending our time complaining about others when we can just focus on our own life, on our own way of living, and celebrate the people who are themselves? Because why not? I mean, why is it so difficult for other people to accept other people? Even maybe they are strangers. Why do you care so much about their lives? I mean, why? It's their lives, not yours. So can you just be proud of them for being themselves and not judge them? I don't know why it's so difficult. I really hope that one day we can do that. So everyone who listened, thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Stay healthy at this time, at this difficult time in the world. Stay safe, and most importantly, try and be brave. Find the right people to be around you and just embrace who you are. Find out who you are and just try to live your life the way you want it to be, not other people want you to be. Follow your dream and never give up on it. That's my message for you. Bye.